What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to make more of a relaxed type of video and just sit down and talk about my club, which is Sheffield Wednesday. I want to get your opinions in the comments so we can have a discussion about the Owls. I'm hopefully going to make this a series where I just talk about anything Wednesday this week, because I feel very passionate talking about my club because I want to see us succeed. So if you want to stick around and watch more, make sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing, because we are on track to 50 subscribers, but I need your support to get there. Well, let's start. We have just signed a new player, Fiyaso Dele-Bishiru. He plays in the midfielder role. We have signed him from Manchester City. He is very powerful and hopefully brings a bit of creativity and pace in the side. He is exactly what we need at the moment, a young player that is desperately wanting to play some football, and he is hungry to win something, so Monk must have convinced him we are going for something next year. He is 19 years old and has signed a 3-year contract, but overall this is what we have been needing, a bit of youth and passion in the team. But knowing Gary Monk, he'll be playing left wing back. But this season is looking promising for us, and I think we should push for the playoffs, but if we are in the automatic positions, that is a bonus. But the teams that are coming down look very good, especially Bournemouth. But apparently Ake is going to Manchester City, £41 million. I think that's a ridiculous price, but it's what you pay for a centre-back these days. Also, our kits this year were shown off, and they do look decent in my opinion. The home kit looks very clean and is very sharp, and it looks good on the eye. So I'd rate this a solid 8 out of 10. Of course it has the classic blue and white stripes. It wouldn't be a Wednesday kit without it. The away kit, gone with a grey. Some people hate it, some people love it. Very mixed opinions about this one. But I think it's a decent kit. It's not one of our best, it's not one of our worst. I wouldn't buy it personally, but I can see other people getting it. Maybe it'll grow on me, I don't know. The one highlight of this kit is the white badge on the grey, which looks very good. The slogan this year is stand out, and that badge definitely does on the grey background. I'd rate this a solid 6 out of 10, maybe 7 at a push. Maybe 7 like later on when it grows on me, but for now it's a decent kit. But I want next year I want it to be the yellow kits. I love the yellow away kits, but grey, it's alright. I want to know what your opinion is on Gary Monk. Is he a decent manager who will take us far, or just another clueless one? I think he can do a decent job, but I think all the fans need to back him in the first couple of matches. But if he doesn't deliver, I think then we can complain, because our fan base can turn on people very quickly, and that brings a miserable and toxic atmosphere to Hillsborough. Also, we have been heavily linked to 2 players at the moment. Our first one is James Garner. We have been linked with him for ages now, but nothing seems to happen. He's a central defensive midfielder, which we need to sort out in that position, because he's a tough tackling, no-nonsense midfielder, which we need, so Bannon and the new one, Bishiru, can push up and attack. So ultimately, we need a defensive midfielder, and maybe he can be the solution to our problems or not, because he is coming from Manchester United, so they might ask for too much of a high price tag for us, or we could get him on loan, but then he probably could become too good for us and then just want to move, so it's a bit of a questionable one. So I'd rate this transfer possibility a 4 out of 10. But if James Garner comes to Hillsborough, I think that is a very good signing and desperately wanted, because we just need to sort out a midfielder, also getting that defence role as well. But most importantly, our other link is Rio Griffiths, another young Englishman. He is a striker, which we desperately need at the moment, because we only have Rhodes up top and he can't score for his life. So we need to bring in a striker that can get like 10 plus goals a season, and I think he can slot in there perfectly and hopefully score the goals we need to get back to where we belong, in the Premier League. He is strong and quick. That is perfect for the Championship, as it's a very tough league to be in and one of the hardest to get out. But we just need a bit of magic and hope, and we could get to the Premier League in no time. So I would rate this transfer possibility a 5 or 6 out of 10. I think he would like to come to a different club because I don't think it's working out for him at Lyon. So he'd come back to England. Also, Preston have been in for him. But who would you rather go to, Sheffield Wednesday or Preston? Personally, I think you have to go to Sheffield Wednesday, surely. Come on, we're the bigger club. We're just being unlucky in these years. We just need them good players that are coming, make a difference in the side. I think he could be one of them. So hopefully these transfers happen and we could be the squad that goes up. The last thing I want to talk about is what is happening with the EFL. Are we going to get a point deduction which will put us behind next season and end our season before it even starts? Or are we going to win the court case? Because we desperately need to. Because getting that point deduction will just ruin it for the next season. But if we do win it, I think this is the start of the restart of the club basically. We're going to bring in some good players that play for the badge and not just for the money. Because passion and determination is what we're lacking in the squad. But I think the player we've just signed has put out a statement that we're doing things differently this season. And hopefully that works out and brings the club success. Well, that's all. But I think this season we just need to be positive and we can get back to the Prem in no time. And hopefully Gary Monk can be that man who can do it, because we all just want the club to succeed. Because we are one of the biggest clubs in England and one of the most successful. And we need to be in that top league. Well, if you want more, make sure to like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. And as always, see you into the next one.